Hello, my beautiful Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So we pulled the Ace of Cups, baby, in the Instagram poll. The Ace of Cups is Cups energy. It's all about emotions. It's all about love. It's all about romance. Maybe that's in your future. Ace of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if that means anything to you. But it doesn't always have to be about love. I like this, like it's like the hand is coming out of the ether kind of thing, right? And it's holding this beautiful cup overflowing with love, abundance, like money, I guess is with the same thing as abundance, like gratitude, creative expression. There could be so many things, whatever it is, it just feels very fluid. Like the movement is like slow and steady, but it's there. It just feels freeing with this dove here. I just love this card, and it's great that you have it here, Aries. I just feel like if you're single, something new is coming towards you. Could be a man, could be a woman, whatever it is, but it's new and fresh, and it's like someone on your wavelength water. Like it just feels very almost like destined to be with you. If you're in a relationship, could be like things are just flowing smoother than they have been in the past couple of months. Could be a new project, could be new relationships, a new business, new jobs, new promotions. It feels very like fluid. So I'm going to pull out your past, present, and future, and then advice from Spirit. So we get the Five of Pentacles. I'll show it to you. The Five of Pentacles in your past position, which is awesome. Your present position is the Ace of Wands, which is awesome. And your future position is the Nine of Swords. Interesting. We'll keep the advice for last. So right away I see your past being Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is struggle, lack, issues with finances, not believing in yourself. Boom, we're in reverse. It means that you are in the process of letting go of all these angst, all this money troubles, all this, because at the end of the day, the laws of the universe, law of attraction is like we all hear about it, ask, believe, receive, and everybody makes fun of it and stuff, but it's really works actually, because if you think lack, you receive lack. If you think abundance, if you manifest greatness, if you assume that you have abundance, you shall have abundance, because it's basically telling your spirit guides, your creator, your source, whoever you believe in, that this is what I want, and they're gonna roll it out for you if that's part of your divine contract. But as a soul being on this earth, we are all abundant innately. It's just other forces that have kept us in a box. But this is beautiful. So this is like you releasing that, you saying goodbye. Like you're not going to be tied to anything or any forces that require you to like stay tied to this. So it's this feeling of release. I love it. And it like ties in with this release. This is how I feel. It's like these lines and this I like it. And then it's your present situation is the Ace of Wands, baby. So the Ace of Wands is you, Aries, Leo, Sag. So it's going with your gut, going with what's burning inside you, Aries. You want to start a new project and you're like, I don't have enough money, bullshit, sorry, but you can get it. You could find money somewhere. Go ask someone to help you out. Sell something that you don't really need anymore. Like there's ways to find it, and you're very resourceful. So it's really like do what is burning inside you. Do what makes you happy, what gets you excited in life, instead of like the humdrum of the routine life. We're stepping away from that. And this Ace of Cups is saying that same thing. It's like it's time to like overflow with pride and happiness and joy. And this is the card saying that to you, because maybe that something is coming in towards you. Maybe there is like a new relationship coming towards you that's going to make you burn up inside. Or maybe there's like a new opportunity around you. Pay attention to what is around you this week. There could be something coming towards you and you're not looking at it because you're so hung up on this. Like, so it's like release, accept. And then it's interesting because we get the 9 of Swords, which is this suffering and silence. Is this angst, anxiety, fears, all the low vibrational energies, and you're holding on to them, and then you see this Ace and Ace show up, right? So I feel like some of you out there are really trying hard to release yourself from all these fears around you, all these narratives, these false narratives around you, or all this, whatever it is that you believe in, all these control energies around you, and you're like, oh, I don't know how to do it, right? But I really want to do what I love, and I really want to accept this new love and accept this new energy to come in. And you're just like confused, and it's okay, because you're not alone, Aries. The whole world is going through this, but you and this, you're being given this little nudges, these 2 nudges. They're 2 aces. Aces is all about new beginnings, new starts, fresh, like releasing everything behind you and going for it. If some of you are feeling like this, look at this card. It's like she might be feeling like this, but look what's beyond. Beyond is all this yellow, orange. That's very like positive, optimistic, very happiness. So there is something she sees beyond the depression and this angst and this anxiety and this grief and this sadness. So know that there is that waiting for you on the other side, and feels really good, Aries. So let's see the advice from Spirit. This is the Chariot card, Triumph. So it's like it's also a card, like it's a victory card. You can see he's like heading towards a goal, but it's a card about an ego card. It could be the Chariot card, right? He's like boastful and stuff like that, but it's about release that ego. The ego is your survivor mode. It's like there, and it's like, no, you need to work 9 to 5. You need to do what everybody else is doing. And here they're saying, no, man, you got to be resourceful. Think something else. Be creative, Aries. Come up with something else that makes you like ignite something inside you. And let's step away from this kind of energy, because keeping that energy with you just brings you down. Doesn't do anything, right? It doesn't bring you forward. It always keeps you in the same place. And this Chariot is like, yeah, it's time to move. It's also a Cancer card, so it's also like maybe it's time to move from where you live. Maybe it's time to move cities, move the country, move but it's also a movement card. It could be just like, okay, every morning let's wake up, Aries, with a smile on our face, put those feet on the ground and say, yeah, today is going to be a new day. I'm going to start a new project. I'm going to do something new that's going to make me happy. Good. And then the Oracle. Oh, it's movement, speed. So it's very much the advice from Spirit coming to you in 2 things. It's like, okay, it's time to leap into this unknown world. It's almost like a Fool card. It's almost like, take the risk, Aries. You are a risk taker normally. So take that risk, because look what's here, man. There's like something new brewing. Something like flourishing. Maybe you've started something and it's like, it's going to become successful, right? You're going to be victorious with it. But they're asking you to make a movement towards away from these energies. These energies are not serving you. These energies keep us in victim mode. They keep us in like suffering mode. No more. No more. We're going to even shut this down. We're going towards this. Ace, speed, triumphant. All right, Aries. This is exciting. I'm like so curious to see what is going on for you this week, but it feels good with these two aces. There is movement happening this week. Like I said in my Instagram, if you haven't seen my Instagram, there's a lot of energies out there. It's very wonky out there. For the next 3 weeks, we're expecting to be up and down. Our energies all over the place. A lot of us are purging emotions, physical body changes, spiritual changes, mental changes. So be wary. So the advice is not to dive too much into the external world and dive more into your internal world and do whatever it is that gets you excited. All right, Aries, I love you, and I will see you next week. Please do check out my pick a card readings every Wednesday. Come out. So I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. So we picked the 10 of Swords energy from the Instagram poll. So the 10 of Swords energy is a very interesting energy. For me, it's like everybody sees it so badly. I don't see it as a really bad energy, actually. I see it as a in-your-face energy, more like, okay, now, wake up. This is like, for me, all these 10 swords have like whatever it is that ailing you in your life right now. So it could be anxiety, it could be fear, it could be stress, it could be sadness, it could be desperation, it could be guilt. It could feel like your family against you. It could be like tyranny. It could feel like control. It could feel like manipulation. I mean, I could go on, right? I just picked 10 of them. So it's you like feeling these emotions intensely, and I really feel like you are feeling them, and you're being like bogged down with it, and you're like, you keep like one day really feeling great and miraculous, and the next day feeling like this. And you're not alone again. You're not alone. We're all feeling these energies. These energies are meant to do this to us. They're meant to open our eyes up. They're meant to purge through us, because we're supposed to go, oh, I need to cut cords with this person. I need to walk away from this person. I need to walk away from this situation. I need to. So this is the 10 of Swords energy, because the 10 is completion, the completion of the journey. The next thing is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is starting something new. So it's not a comfortable feeling. It's never comfortable to release fears and to release guilt and anxieties. It's not comfortable, but it's so important to do it. But it's more important not to just to release it, really like walk yourself through it, like go through the pain of it, right? We're not here to bury things, because once you bury things, that will come back, right? So it's very beautiful energy, even though it looks scary. Let's see what's going on. So I picked past, present, future, and then we're going to do advice from Spirit with the Oracle and the Tarot. So let's see what's going on. So your past energy is a Chariot energy, which is a Cancer energy, if that means anything to you. So let's pull them all out so I just see it in front of me. Beautiful, interesting. And we have the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. The Chariot energy, like I said, is Cancer, could be that in your life, but Chariot energy is this fast-moving energy. It was probably you, like, if you're on this awakening journey, like really going fast into it and like going, okay, I know where I'm doing, and then finding yourself here. And this is normal, because we're all like purging. We're all dealing with these old emotions, old patterns, old behaviors coming up everywhere, and you're like, oh, but you have to go through them. And this Chariot energy is exactly that. It feels like we're all like going through all this energy. So whether you're on the awakening path or you're not on it, I'm sure you're all feeling this energy. It's a disruption in the home, a disruption in your lifestyle, a disruption in your ways of doing things, right? It's this like energy of like, maybe some of you have like moved, and like you're feeling this energy, like you've moved to another country, another city, and you're like, oh, and it's exciting. But the Chariot card is also like a ego card. So it's like, get your ego in check. Like, are you still in this relationship? For what reason? Are you at this job that makes you feel like shit? For what reason? It's like almost like ask yourself these questions, put out a pros and cons list, do what you can, but really start to listen to your heart instead of your ego, because your ego is going to always say, well, you got to stay in this relationship because you've been together for 50 years. You got to stay in that job because you've been there for 15 years. You know, it's always like that survivor mode, which is okay, and it's okay that we have it, and we're not going to reject it, but it's important to start listening to our hearts instead. Our heart is the second brain, right? It's starting to listen to our first brain. I think it's our first brain, but whatever. We have to start listening to our intuition. We have to start listening to what it is that really makes us happy, what it is, instead of listening to the external influences, and that's why we end up with these stabs in our back. And then the present is 3 of Cups, which is kind of beautiful. So it's like you've been doing a lot of work to get to this place, and you find yourself here, and it's okay to find yourself here. And here the 3 of Cups energy is like, gather that soul tribe, gather those people that you love, that you cherish, that you actually align with, even in this now moment. It's really hard to find people that align with you in this now moment, but find those people, gather with them, go in the park. It's so beautiful now in this part of the world. I'm sure in Australia, even though it's winter, it's not as cold as it is in Canada. So like, gather your peeps, come together, share knowledge. It feels like 3 of Cups could be also like celebratory. There could be things happening in your life right now that maybe you're going to get married this summer. Maybe you're going to have, I don't know, you're celebrating something, your birthdays, whatever, and you're still having this energy hang around here. And it's like, okay, this could be some hanging around here, but let's like channel this energy a bit more, because your future card is the 8 of Cups, right? Look at the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups, they're all standing. There's like a man or woman walking up like a rocky hill toward, but the back is turned. So it's like saying, the 8 of Cups is always this to me. It's like, I love my life. It's very good, but I need to make this change. I need to make a decision that takes me out of this. And I love that it flows like this now, because it's like, okay, why am I feeling guilty? Why am I staying in this job because of other people? No, man, I need to go and climb a new mountain, right? I got to find something else. You're a resourceful Taurus. You can do anything. You are like your feet on the ground. You know how to get things done. So why am I in this relationship? Why am I like taking like shit from my family if we're not agreeing on the same things? Why am I like, no, man, I'm not saying to like reject it and leave it, but at one point in your life you gotta like find that middle ground, and you gotta like walk away, but in the best way possible, right? And filled with love and light, and you move forward. It's like some of us are just stagnating in like certain situations, with certain people in our lives because of other factors. And I feel like this reading this week is like encouraging you to love, laugh, like go back to your, start enjoying life again. Stop being fooled by the narratives and the illusions around us. And even if you believe in it, but still laugh and love, because that's what makes you happy. That's what makes you smile. But there's something like calling you to leave behind. So if any of these things you're feeling this week, or always, this week is a time to acknowledge it. Acknowledge your fear. Say, okay, I acknowledge you. I forgive you, and I release you. And now I want to have fun. Right? It's summertime in the west, this part of the hemisphere. So in the northern hemisphere. So in the southern hemisphere, it's winter. So what? It's fun too. So it's okay. It just feels very almost cataclysmic for you this week. It's like asking you to leave behind this energy and move towards like freedom and happiness. And your messages from spirit are judgment. Wow, that's like rebirth, awakening. Like see, like they're in coffins and now they're being reborn again. Like they're your spirit is awakening. So 8 of Cups, you make this movement away from whatever is like keeping you down and holding you down. You will feel this moment of rebirth. You will feel this moment of awakening. It will change your life. You will be fulfilling your soul contract. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be a move that you need to make. But something is a movement away. You need to be moving away from something that's keeping you down. So for the oracle advice from Spirit is Goddess Hecate and Mika, Crossroad of Destiny. This is from a crystal mandala oracle from Alana Fairchild, who is one of my favorites. So let me read from the book because everything she says is awesome. So let me put my glasses on because I don't have to strain myself. Okay, here we go. We bring you the empowerment of the crossroad of destiny. You are at a pivotal point on your life journey. This may be obvious to you with a potentially life-changing decision before you. Or you may not realize the impact that an apparently insignificant choice is going to have on your future. Either way, you're at a point where you can leave the past behind and chart your course for a new adventurous chapter to begin in your life. This is not something you need to be frightened of. It is a sign you are progressing on your path. The crossroad of destiny happens when you have mastered a cycle in your life and a new cycle is before you. It is an opportunity that you can take best advantage of by listening to your heart. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know when these things happen, it's like, wow, man, it's exactly what we're saying here. It's like a decision that you need to make. You need to walk away from something. You get reborn. It's like, listen to your heart. Spirit has your back. Your guides have your back. You have your back. Your higher self has your back, Taurus. This is like a beautiful energy. I am like blown away by this. So find a way to enjoy your life this week. I know that there's some decisions that need to be made with this, but know that this is the end of the journey and the beginning of a whole new journey. I love you, Taurus. I will see you in the next week. Check out your rising and your moon sign for extra messages. But this is a very beautiful message. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini, and welcome to this reading. We picked the star in the Instagram poll. The star is your fellow air sign, Aquarius. The star is all about hopes and dreams. It's all about optimism. It's about seeing the inner light that you are, remembering who you are. But I felt like in this deck, because it's like she's giving to the earth and she's receiving the water kind of thing. I feel like there's like a give and take here. Like she's like you're helping Mother Earth, but you're also receiving her healing energies. It's just kind of beautiful because this is what it's all about right now. And the star card is like your projects coming to fruition, your relationships coming to fruition. It's like you seeing the brightness inside you, you seeing the light that you are inside you. You're seeing things clearly, right? When we see the stars in the skies, because the night sky is clear and we're able to see them. So there's a good feeling of positivity and emotion here, and optimism here. So I'm going to show you past, present, and future, and then advice from tarot and oracle, but that'll come later. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to take them all out. There's the 3 of Pentacles, which is collaboration. the Nine of Pentacles, which is money, and the Five of Pentacles. It's very interesting so far. All the future cards have been very different energies, but let's look at them as a whole. First of all, you got all Pentacles energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if that's significant in your life. And it's actually Virgo, no, it's Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Exactly. All the energies. So if they are significant in your life, maybe you need to reach out to them for help with this new project, help with something, because the Three of Pentacles is all about that. Is about people coming together and collaborating with you on something, whether it's like in a team at work, or in a business project if you're on your own business, or if you're in a school project, or just something like a hobby that you want to do, whether it's gardening, whether it's baking, whether it's whatever it is you're doing, you're bringing, it's like maybe asking you to bring together people, or maybe you're working with other people, right? And it's like, it feels really good because it's like whatever you're doing here, working at, or bringing together, it could be like relationships, like you're working at something, but it feels good because you're getting rewarded for this hard work. So, but I want to bring this up right away because the future card has you at Five of Pentacles, where that's struggle and lack of money. So we're here in the present moment where you are feeling really good about yourself, you're getting help from everybody else, and then this shows up, which is feeling alone in this deck. But I want to go further into this because I want to understand why it is, so why this shows up. So either I feel like some of you out there are doing really well at your job, or you're doing really well in a relationship, everything is working out, there's money's coming in, like for whatever relationship, or you're with someone who's very stable, or you're very stable, you're very secure, you're feeling really good, you're feeling on top of the world right now. But there's this thing that's hanging over you about money that could be that's making you feel alone, that making you feel like you're the only one actually putting in the work. Let's say if you're with a partner, or let's say you're in a relationship, you're the only one that's like investing in this. You're the only one who is putting the work into this relationship. You're the one that's like, this is why it's so rewarding to you, is because you feel like you're the only one doing this. And then you keep thinking about lack. You keep thinking about lack. And if you know, like I said this in Aries, if that's relevant to you, you should go to the Aries thing. The same thing with Aries is that you're always thinking like, whatever you attract, whatever you put out there will come back to you. So I think this reading is actually nice to come to you right now, Gemini. It's actually, it's helping you to like catch yourself when you're like thinking lack. Like you're like, when you go into this like relationship, your job, whatever it is, your friends, your family, whatever, that you feel like you're putting in too much money, putting more money than them, you're putting more effort than them, you're putting more work than them. And then you're starting to feel like, oh, we're not going to have enough money, or he or she's going to take my money, or those words or thoughts that you feel will come true. So this is like a reminder this week. Hopefully you watch at the beginning of the week to say, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be alone. I'm not alone in this. I am worthy. I am fully abundant. I love myself. I approve of myself. You can say anything you want, but change it up. Let's not go towards the negativo. So let's get the advice from Spirit, which is Seven of Wands, which is, look at this. Choose your battles. Wow. So I love that this shows up. The Seven of Wands is an energy of having faith in yourself, having faith in other people around you, standing in your power. Look at him. He's like really small and all these big overlords over him. But it's like he's standing without, like with knowing in his heart that he's got this. And here I feel like that this is what it is for you, Gemini. Some of you are working really hard, making money. Some of you are in a job and you're doing really well. Some of you are in a relationship and it's going really well and you're getting to enjoy all the best of life. Some of you are single and you're like working hard and you're still enjoying the luxuries of life. But there's that little thing in the corner of your mind, or like, oh, well, look at the world around us. Well, this little victim mode that is not going to get you anywhere. So this is like, stand in that power of yours. You deserve the abundance. You deserve the love that's coming your way. You deserve whatever it is that you want. You deserve it, Gemini, because you're seeing clearly now that they're handing over this to you. Like, take it. The water, to me, energy always feels like abundance. Feels like money flowing. So enjoy it, whatever you have, and know that you are lack is a lower vibrational energy that maybe some external forces would like us to feel like we lack, but we do not lack. We are fully abundant beings. We own this earth. So we are this earth. We are, just keep saying that you are fully abundant. I am abundant. Or buy my abundance mantra cards so you can repeat these words that mean something and it will come to you. Stand in this power. I love that. Let's see what the oracle has as a message. Oh my God. You can't make this up. Clarity, 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 mountain. It's so freaking amazing. Mountain, man. It's like you've climbed this mountain. You're at the top right now. And then you find yourself at the bottom sometimes. And it's like, no, man. Choose your, what is it? Choose your battle. And climb that mountain. Don't pick it the hard way, mountain. Pick the easy way, mountain. Go get clear. Look what there is. It could be the sun, but let's make it a star today. It's a star. Get clear. No more negativo belief systems, no more negative energies, no more going down and out. It doesn't serve you. All right. Enough of the lecturing. It's a beautiful energy. I hope that you pay attention to all the negative thoughts that pass your mind and shut them down. Release them. All right. I love you, Gemini. I'll see you next week. Check out my pick a card readings as well. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. So we picked the Empress. What a beauty she is. The Empress is Taurus Libra card, if that's significant to you. It also is the ruling planet of Venus, which is relationships, love. But for me, the Empress is, she's sitting here luxuriating in her like garden or field or wherever this is, and she is the true essence of the divine feminine energies. Divine feminine energies are rising and rising as we speak. This is why many of us are feeling, many women especially, are feeling very topsy-turvy when it comes to physical, emotional, mental, spiritual energies. Everything just seems like woo, but we are coming into our own. And the Empress is that, you know, she's this energy. She's just like, I know it, I feel it, I'm here for you, right? So it's also like, she's usually depicted pregnant because she's also about, you could be having a baby, who knows? But it could be like you're birthing a new project, you're bringing into something of your true essence into this world. So it just feels good. But there's also, when I was reading this card, these other things came to me, and I even said in the Instagram poll, but I feel like some of you out there are living in this little luxury, sitting on your throne, watching TV all day long, doing whatever it is, but living in your little cocoon life and avoiding what's going on out there and not really paying attention to what is really going on out there. And it's like I feel like there's an energy here is like, you need to start it. You don't need to, you can if you want, but there's this feeling of, if we want this divine feminine energy to rise, then we all gotta like stand up off this chair almost and do something about it. But you don't have to, because everybody has free will, right? It's just a feeling. I just got that feeling. So I don't know if it means anything to anybody out there, but these are your messages from spirit. And I'm going to do past, present, future. So let's take them all out. We got the past is the Four of Cups energy. Present, oh wow, we got the Empress card. That's 2 Empresses, baby. That's very meaningful and very significant for you. It's a very important lesson that you need to be learning this week, Cancer. And then we got the 9 of Wands in your future. So right away with these 2 Empresses, like it's time to come into your own. The Empress is very comfortable in her skin. She loves herself. She loves everyone around her as well. But she feels very competent. She feels very comfortable, very successful. Like she knows whatever she's going to put her hands on, it's going to work out. She feels very regal. She's an Empress. And here we have in the past energy, the Four of Cups energy, where you weren't feeling like this. Which I like that she's coming here as your overall energy. She's coming here as your present energy. The Four Cups energy is this, like someone feels very anxious, even bored with life and like disillusioned. That's what I feel the Four Cups energy is. And even though like you see this hand of God or Creator giving you a nudge saying, come on, you know how powerful you are. You know it, so snap out of this. All the cups are full. Yeah, I mean, they're all standing up, and there's one being handed to you by your spirits, your guides, saying, okay, what is your purpose in your life? Is to sit around and do nothing? No, because the Empress doesn't sit around. Even though she is sitting here, she doesn't. She gets up and she does things. She helps humanity. She helps herself by doing things that she loves, by birthing the project. So do the things that you love. You're an artist, then do that. If you're whatever, you're in finances, do that. If you're an accountant, whatever. If you're not in a job, then do what it is that you love. But it's like, I feel like it's stop being this. Some of you stop being complacent and bored and blah, because there's so much energy happening out there in the world, and it's almost like stand in this power of yours. Here she's sitting, here she's standing. It's almost, it feels good, like she sat and she's good for her for sitting because she's worked hard in her life. But here in your present moment, you're like, I gotta get up, get this key of life, get more knowledge, like learn more about myself and about life and humanity, and start to step it up. That's what I feel, and it feels really good, the energy, Cancer. And this 9 of Wands in your future is that same energy. This 9 of Wands energy is like victory has happened, and yet you're still holding on to one of the wands, and you're like, has it really happened? Are we really victorious? And I'm here to say, yes, the light has freaking won, man, Cancer. The light has won. Was one last wand, and hold on to your life, because we made this. We're at the end of the journey. It's a 9 of Wands, the end. It's time to do what you feel that is right in your heart to do. It's time to get up. Like he's like kneeling down. It's time to rise. Male or female watching. Empress is female energy, but we're all divinely feminine and we're all divinely masculine. So if you're masculine watching this, it's okay. Rise those energies inside you. Help us. Help the woman rise, because we're all in this together. It feels good for like if this is, I don't feel like it's about a relationship per se this week. I feel like it could be for a job, like you're starting something new, then do it. Like if you feel like you have something brewing in your head, stop thinking about it. Stop contemplating. Just do it. Stop like waiting around for someone to come and nudge you and help you. You got the power inside you. You're a freaking empress. So channel the empress energy this week, Cancer. Like it. And the message from Spirit is the Fool in reverse, which is interesting because the Fool card is about taking leaps and bounds and risking. And here it's like maybe you're not being asked to step into the unknown. They're not asking you to do something, ooh, but they're just asking you to take a look at everything around you. Look and see what it is that you want to do. Channel the energy of entrepreneurship, or the energy of nurturing, of love, and sit on it if you need to. No need to like run and do something about it. The Fool energy in reverse feels to me like, I know what this Fool energy feels like. It feels like you're like, some of you are insecure about your abilities to start this project, abilities to stand up and speak your truth, these abilities to step outside of the norm. A lot of you are feeling the insecure and you're just following the rules. You're just following what everyone is telling you. And the Fool in reverse feels to me like the Spirit is saying, you know what? It's time to step outside of the box. It's time to do what the Fool would do. Just go into the nowhere land, into unknown land. Stop feeling like you can't, because you are a powerful being of light. And the advice from the Oracle, which is the crystal mandala deck, is Ascended Master Babaji and Diamond, so it shall be. So let me see what it says in the cards. I'm gonna have to read it with my glasses on. So, we bring you the blessing of so it shall be. There are times when you will go through your life journey without any sign of what is going to happen. You may be working hard to heal an issue or build your dream and not really know if you are ever going to be successful. You may hope for the best but not know whether you should really expect the worst. You may sense that the universe is asking you to trust in how things are going to turn out, and yet giving up your uncertainty is difficult. That usually means total and uncompromising commitment is difficult too. Where there is uncertainty, there is often hesitation and procrastination. Spirit doesn't want you to miss out on your dreams because you lack faith and therefore are holding yourself back from going for it with all you have within. So you're being given the blessing of divine decree, of absolute confirmation of success, and the divine granting of a wish fulfilled. Switch your thinking from possibility to inevitability. It's not a question of if, but of when. I like it. Know that you are going to succeed and commit yourself completely. Don't hold back. Go for it with gusto. According to divine will, you shall manifest the highest expression of your divine destiny this lifetime. So it shall be. Oh my God. It's freaking awesome. Throw those insecurities out the window, please. You are the Empress. Channel her this week. Channel her for the next few months. We need to have faith in yourself. You got this, Cancer. I love you. You're going to do great. Have a beautiful week. Empower yourself. And I'll see you in the pick a cards, which come out every Wednesday. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. So welcome to this weekly reading. We pick the 10 of Wands in the Instagram poll. So the 10 of Wands is this energy of carrying a lot of burdens on your back, carrying like a lot of old fears or new fears, or fears, or just anxieties and all this, and holding on to these like pressures of life on your back. It's not on his back, but he's holding them forward. But it's that it almost feels to me like you are at the end of a journey, of a path that you've been trying to fix things in your life. You've fixed relationships, fixed friendships, fixed things, or you've been trying to make things all great because you're Leo, but it's you're done. I think you've been done for a while in these past few weeks, right? And here it's like you have one last hurdle. He's like holding these 10 things, but he's moving forward, right? The colors are yellow. Yellow is like optimism. Yellow is like positivity. It's like this solar plexus feeling of power. He's powering through the next leg, the last leg of the trip, which I feel like this is what you are doing. You're done. You're finishing off whatever it is. It's a relationship. You've put in the effort, and this is your last chance effort. And like a job that you're at, you're like I'm done. Or maybe it's not just like, maybe you own a business and you're like, okay, I've tried this thing and it doesn't work. I'm chucking it. I'm done. It's like one last chance. You're doing one last thing for yourself. Could be like a friendship. Like, I'm gonna give one last effort to somebody, and then if it's not aligning anymore, then why to hold on to this? But it's like, it's the end of the journey. So you've done it, like it's over. So then you get onto the Page of Wands, which is a new passion, a new project, a new relationship, a new like path on the journey. So it feels really good, actually, this 10. 10s always feel good to me. I don't care if they look like they're scary. They feel really good to me. So I'm going to do past, present, future, and then I have advice from a tarot and oracle deck. So let's see. In your past, we had Two of Cups energy, which is spiritual union, which is soulmate energy. In your present, we have the Devil energy. And in your future, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So very interesting energies here. So it all feels to me like it feels to me very relationship. It could be a love relationship. It could be a family relationship. It could be a friend. And it feels like you once had a really good relationship. Maybe you're broken up. Maybe you're together. It feels very strong. There was a union. Everything was solid in this partnership. All love and light. But in the present moment, we have the Devil. So, from what I see here, is what I understand is that the Devil means either someone cheated on you, someone lied to you, someone is not aligned with you anymore, someone is holding you down, someone is insulting you, someone does not have your best interest at heart. The Devil, right? The Devil is this energy. It could be an energy itself full of lust, your relationship, and it's not like there's nothing more than lust in the relationship, because the Devil can't give you love. It can only give you sexual prowess. It can only give you that, which is fine if that's what you want. But I feel like there's something you're looking more, right? A lot of you, I feel, could be on this journey with me, and we are like having to break ties with a lot of people, from family members, friends, like who we once had like amazing ties with, but now it's like, no man, I can't. Like there's like an energy disalignment. There's like an unalignment with, like, whether it's energy, whether it's values and belief systems and truths and whatever, and it's causing a bit of a rift. And this is this leg of the journey. And then the future is your Three of Wands, so it's partnerships and alliances in reverse. the Three of Wands energy is this energy of destination. I see something working out in the end, and it's in reverse. So it's almost like there's a delay, right? So you're, obviously it's not everybody, but I feel like a lot of you here is like you're being confronted with the goings on of the world, and a lot of you are having a hard time energetically connecting with your lovers, your partners, your friends, your family, your colleagues, your bosses, your anybody, like people in your life. And it's causing a rift in this, and it doesn't seem like the future. It almost feels like you're needing to do these cuts with these people, because as we head into a different kind of earth, the energetics it's all about energy. So if your energy is being brought down and like dimmed at every moment when you're with somebody, then it's, or the other way around, if like you're dimming someone else's light, then it's not fair, right? For that, there's no dimming of lights here. Like we need to shine the light. And I feel like some of you are going to have to go through some interesting change in your life, which is, you know, it's okay. Some interesting disruption, change. Like a lot of change is here. And and the message from Spirit is like Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. So it almost feels like maybe having step away from certain relationships, you're heading into abundance. You're heading to your true self, your essence of you. Maybe you're being held down by money, because this could be money and greed, corruption. This could also be like a general reading, like as like a collective reading for Leos. Like you once were in love with this planet Earth, and then this came around and completely destroyed your vision of this Earth. And it's like it's held you back from making new friends, or maybe you're like having a hard time, and then it's like, don't worry about it. Prosperity is yours. Abundance is yours. You are a powerful being of light, and you are fully abundant. You are filled with love. You are filled with light. You are filled with money. Money won't mean that much in the future. It's going to be something else. You are like, you are the tree who's growing, right? Fully flourishing into your own, Leo. There's I feel like this week or in the coming weeks, there's going to be some periods of discomfort when it comes to relationships or people that you know, with people you know, and there might be some like ruptures of it, but it's for the best. The Ace comes in saying there's new beginnings, there's new paths opening up for you. So the did we get this last week for you? But anyways, the message is wildness, electricity. So I'm going to read from the book. The number 36. So, embrace your wildness. Break free of your self-imposed constraints. Take immediate action. There is no need for further consideration of your problem. You contain the spark of the divine, so there is no reason to feel lesser. Confront the issue head on. What an interesting card. This is almost like giving you the advice of how you need to react, or not react, I don't like that word, but how to act upon this energies that are around you. If there's low energy in any relationship, it's time to step away. Be the wild one. You're a Leo. They expect it. Abundance is waiting for you. This is so beautiful. All right, Leo. I love you. You got this. Head on. Take it head on towards the devil. Crush that MF mofo if you have to. Do what's best for you in your heart, Leo. Okay, I'll see you next week, and otherwise check out my pick of cards that come out every Wednesday. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. And we picked the Wheel of Fortune in the Instagram poll. The Wheel of Fortune is all about fate, luck, destiny, fortune. It's all the elements combined into one card. So it's like emotional strength, physical strength, mental strength, like passionate interactions or actions. So it's like active, passive. So you got everything going on in this card. So it almost feels like whatever, like your destiny is coming to a head. Like whatever you're doing in your life, it's meant to be. So it could even be like, oh, you're like, yo, I'm having a really shitty time right now. It could be part of your destiny. It could be part of your soul contract, and you're needing to learn a new lesson. So let's see what else there is here for you, because I'm going to pick past, present, future, and then we have spirit messages from Tarot and Oracle. So we got, in the past, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. In the present, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And in the future, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, when we get reversal energy, it's like blockage on your part, or you needing to cleanse or release things from your energy. So 3, this is all your energy, by the way. This is like your, it's like an earth, it's all earth energy here. But 3 is Capricorn, 5 is Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. So if there's a Capricorn, Taurus in your life, or, you know, it's just Virgo, you're Virgo, right? So I see right away that there's some of you are having to deal with, let's start with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is you collaborating with people, whether it's a marriage, whether it's partnership, whether it's a business thing. Colleagues, it's usually about money and business, right? So but in the reverse, it's like you're either fed up, it's not working out, there's something like not jiving, not aligning with you, it's just like doesn't feel right, right? And you're like, well, it's destiny, it's luck. But like I said, destiny and fate doesn't always have to be like, oh, it's like greatness is always in front of me all the time. It has to do with lessons that are showing up. So this is a lesson for you that's showing up. There's like people around you that are not maybe helping you in your business, or if you're in a job, it's like they're not really like aligning with you. Or if it's like a marriage or a partnership or friendship or whatever, there's just something that's not working out. So, which is fine, and it doesn't always have to work out, right? But the Five of Pentacles energy is this feeling of lack, feeling of like struggle with money, but it's in reverse. So it's almost like maybe, I feel like it's, maybe this is just what you need to get abundant again, is to release yourself from this partnership, release yourself from, like, let go of people that are in your job that are not putting in the work. Let go of that, or have a conversation with that partner that's spending so much money, right? That's not helping with your whatever, the marriage or the partnership, or it just feels like there's something that you're needing to regulate in your life. You're needing to deal with in your life, and it's about letting go of people, situations that's just not working out, and letting go of your notion of money and your struggles with money, and just like maybe this will help you gain back your financial freedom. Because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy is an energy of like giving too much. The Pentacles, she's very much entrepreneur, like a divine feminine energy. She's always giving to a lot of people all the time, helping people, advice, helping with, like, she's always the go-to when you need money, when you need advice, when you need mentorship, when you need something, she's there. But in reverse, she's like, no, you're giving too much of your time and energy to people, and they're depleting you of money, maybe, and they're depleting you of your your creative expression. They're depleting you of your like desire to move forward and to work. So this is a very interesting energy right now, because it's almost like you are being asked right now, Virgo, to release yourself from those around you that are with high expectations on you, putting a lot of pressure on you when it comes to money, when it comes to like time suckage, energy suckage. A lot of people are sucking your energy right now, Virgo, and you're needing to like whoop, step away. I feel it very much. And it's like, yes, you want destiny to come forward and you want your luck to start happening. You gotta step away from this energy. So the advice from Tarot, I'm like having fun with my, is the moon, which is so interesting. So the moon energy is this energy of, there's a lot of people look at it in different ways. Like it could be deception and illusion and all these things, but I feel like the moon energy is like in conjunct with the sun at all times, right? So it's like, start listening to your intuition, Virgo. You usually do. You usually are very good at listening to yourself, but you kind of doubt yourself a lot. And these cards are saying it right here. It's time to get grounded again. And the moon is coming in and saying it's time to shine your light in the dark. You have that power to turn the light on in the dark. With the moon coming here, it's like they're asking you to go back inside. Remember the power that you have inside, because our destiny and fate and all this happens with the belief of you believing in yourself, in your power. So the advice from our oracle is revelation, angel Amitiel, and blue obsidian. This is from the crystal mandala. This is so beautiful, this mandala. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to read it to you because I love her words. Alana Fairchild. So, number 6. Let's see what she has to say, which I like. We bring you the gift of revelation. There are times when not knowing is helpful. During such times, you develop unconditional trust in the universe. That trust will then support you in living your life according to your personal truths. You need a lot of trust in yourself and in life to live with such courage. Not knowing the bigger picture can help you stay focused on what you need to do right now. Rather than getting so excited about the future, you become distracted from the work that needs to be accomplished in the present moment, unwittingly slowing down your progress and delaying the very future you want to draw closer to you. However, there are other times when it's more helpful to know, to understand, to see. A particular truth will help you gain perspective. Let go of the past, heal a wound, and feel safer, feel more loved, more empowered, and ready for the next step in your life journey. This is one of those times. We bring you the helpful gift of revelation now because you are ready to know a deeper truth. I'm like kind of, wow, liking this from the moon advice from Spirit, because that's what it is. It's all about hidden truths, hidden knowing, inner knowing. So it's almost like they're asking you to step inside, go inside, listen, to your heart, listen to your inner knowing. Things will reveal itself. Let go of all this, these energies that are keeping you down, the people around you that are keeping you down. Not worthy. Wow. Love it, Virgo. All right. Destiny's on your side this week. So just a little bit of work to do. We're all destined to be beautiful light beings. We are fully abundant beings. We are full of love, freedom, peace, unity. It's coming. Believe it. It is shall be. It is shall it, and so it is. Right. Okay. So I love you, and I'll see you next week. Check out my pick a card readings. They come out every Wednesday. Other than that, I'll see you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We picked the Ace of Pentacles, baby. Aces are all about beginnings. The Pentacles is all about security, stability, money, abundance, value systems. That's new beginning, a new project is coming, a new job, a new promotion, a new raise. Like that's what it feels like here. It could also be about love. Something new is coming in. Maybe you're attracting in a beautiful new man or woman has money. So it could all be that. Something lucrative is around you. Something like rewarding is coming your way. Woo! I was like, wow. So let's see what is happening. That was an interesting little move there. So that's usually Spirit saying something to us. We have our messages from Spirit. I'll put them aside. And for now, I got my little owl here. In your past position, we have the sacral chakra, which is all about your creativity, your expression, your sexuality. So very interesting. We have the Emperor in the present position. And we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. This is really interesting in the future position. So we have this sacral issue. So the sacral is like right below your navel in your chakras. So Ace of Pentacles, it's like maybe a lot of you we're having a little bit of a creative block. And you're not seeing like stability coming. Maybe you're having maybe if it's out of a relationship, there is like you're not interested in having sex, you're having too much sex. There's a sexual issue that has you holding back from some new beginning coming. I feel like there's or maybe because it's in your past position, it could be like you are you've been like bombarded with a lot of creativity, a lot of ideas are coming at you, and you're like, whoa, I don't know what to do with them, right? I don't know what to do with them. And here you're getting the Ace of Pentacles saying, write that shit down and put it all on paper. And your present position is take the lead. Embody that Emperor. Put it all down. Write the pros and cons. Do the to-do list. Figure out a business plan. Figure out whatever it is that you want to do, but figure it out. Or if it's has to do with like sexual or a love issues, then the Emperor is like, get clear. What is it that you want? If you don't want to have, then don't. Then don't do things for other people. Do what you want to do in your life. It's this feeling of ace and king, emperor energy kind of thing. It's like you got the power to do what it is you want to do. I like the Emperor energy. It's an Aries energy. If that's in your rising or in your moon, then it's especially important but significant. But if not, there could be an Aries around you too. So with like the Emperor is also like feels very like money, right? He's like very much a business owner, very much someone who knows what he's doing. Maybe it's asking you also to reach out to a mentor, someone that is older than you, someone that very like disciplined, authoritative, knows, understands money, understands business, understands, and maybe they're asking you, maybe reach out to somebody to help you with this, because this is coming. This is this week. It's imminent. You have Ace of Pentacles. Something's starting. And like I said, it doesn't always have to be money. It could also be a relationship starting, but all, maybe it's with an older man or woman that's coming in your life. But whatever it is, it's Six of Wands. It's like victory, success. It's like there's a light at the end of this tunnel, and it's not a bad tunnel here. I don't see any. I don't feel like it. I don't feel any like low energies. I feel some really good energies here. But there's like this sacral chakra could also be like you're stifled in that area because you're not expressing yourself fully. And then that's why maybe you need to go out and look for someone who can help you align things, to bring things in, to make you see clearly. Whether it's with a job, whether it's a relationship, whether maybe a lot of you are needing to move and you're not sure what to do, and your like sacral chakra is like all like, oh, I don't know what to do, right? So you're not aligned, and it's like it's time to get clear, Libra. You have like a victory. Success is imminent for you on both sides. So you have like your overall energy and your future energy is like success. So it feels very good. Let's see what your message from Spirit is. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like open up, and this is no. The Four of Pentacles energy is all about abundance, but it also could be about materialism and greed. Oh, okay. So very interesting. So our overall energy is as you like starting something new, and here you're like you're leading this project at work. You're leading this project in your business. You're very minded, and you're like set with your ways, and their success is imminent. But Spirit is coming in, or the Creator is coming in, saying, okay, make sure that what the project that you're doing, the plan that you're doing, this relationship that you're doing, it's not based on money. It's not based on materialism. It's based with abundance for yourself, but to help humanity as well. It's not always like a me. This is what I feel this card is, like a me card. It's all about me and my money and my cars and my house, and it feels like the message coming in is like, be careful of how the money is being spent. Let's make sure that it's like an enlightened way of doing business. You're empowering yourself and others around you, and not being so like this with it. So your message from this oracle is Darkness Moon. Okay, with this coming out, I feel like already right away there's some of you that are maybe starting a project, maybe starting a new job, maybe doing a project at work, maybe starting a relationship or in a relationship, and maybe you're being a bit too authoritative, and maybe you're being too dictator in this thing, and you're being a bit greedy, and you're being a bit like you're holding everything back from somebody. And the Darkness Moon is like you need to, and I like the idea of this light. It's like almost, Libra, we're asking you to open yourself up to more light, because the darkness, like I have no problem with the darkness, but the moon energy feels like you're hiding something. Maybe someone's hiding something from you. You're hiding, like you're not being 100% true to yourself, and sacral chakra maybe is that too. You're holding back. you're going into some project with the idea of just making money. But as we head into this new earth, it's not only about you making money. I know it's hard for a lot of people to understand that, but it's about like helping humanity and opening up and doing something different and new, and taking an avenue that's not only very controlled. It's like almost like step outside, step into the light, Libra, and like shine your power. The success is yours, definitely. Like it feels like really good this week or in the next few weeks. It feels amazing. But the Emperor energy feels, and the darkness energy feels like maybe you're taking this too seriously. You're in this Four of Pentacles energy in reverse feels like there's a lot of like holding back of money, holding back of like I don't know, like truths. There's like holding back of truths here. You're not completely saying the truth to somebody, whether you're in a partnership, whether you're like a love or work, or there's something hidden. And it's just like this reminder to you to money isn't everything, but it's yours, right? Abundance is yours. Things are going to happen, but just be mindful of how you are going about this. I don't know if this all made sense, but like it's like it makes sense in my head. Just be true to, like, listen to your heart. Like this is, listen to your instincts when it comes to business or comes to love, whatever, and be true to your essence. All right, Libra. I love you, and I hope to see you next week. Check your rising or your moon sign as well. And check out my pick of cards. I come out with them every Wednesday. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. So we picked the Tower card. You know, I kind of like the Tower card. Everybody's like, oh, the Tower. But the Tower is ruled by Mars, which is a very powerful planet, very active, which is significant to in Aries. So it's like if there's an Aries in your life, then this could be significant to you. But the Tower energy is this energy of chaos and disruption, and like, look, if you look at it, it's like thunder, lightning, and people flying out of the buildings. It's not a very, it feels like a 9/11 almost. It feels like it's like the end of the world, almost apocalyptic. But when it comes to like the personal journey of a Scorpio, it feels like you are being once again asked to tackle something, which I feel like we've discussed this for many months now, to tackle this personal issue of your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a family member, whether a friend, or whatever the situation may be, whether it's you moving, not sure what to do, whether it's like whatever your situation is. It's like it's time to act upon it. I feel like some of you may have acted and then held back again, and then listened to your truth and just like covered it up and buried it, and now it's like coming up again. They're like, okay, this is time. We are in a very volatile time right now. There's lots of energies out there, a lot of control energies out there, but also for anyone on this journey, awakening journey, we are doing a lot of purging. So the next 3-4 weeks is a lot of mental, physical, emotional, like release. Not going to be comfortable. It's almost going to feel like this Tower moment. So let's see what is going on. Releasing your energies is the best thing that we can do for ourselves, for our body, for our light, for everything. So I don't see it as a bad thing. This is a oracle message, and this is a message from Spirit as well. So past, present, future, we got the Page of Wands, the Justice card, and the Ten of Cups, which is a beautiful future card to have. Ten of Cups is all about happy harmony in the home. The Justice is about finding justice, like legalities, contracts. It's about fairness, about karma. Page of Wands is starting something new, something pure, something fresh. Could be about children when I see Justice and I see the home. Could be a lot of things here right now. So like Page of Wands energy is like some of you have begun a new project. You started something new, a new relationship with someone. It feels really good. It's like harmonious. It feels, there could be like you have a relationship with your children, and like they're growing up, and you're getting closer bond with them. The pages always feel like children to me. So Wands energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it's always like this energy of fire and passion. And then we have the Justice, which is a Libra card. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is a Pisces card, if that means anything. But you see like the past and the future feels really like vibrant and feels very like happy and harmonious and like settled. But in the middle we get the Justice card, which is fairness, right? But with this Tower card, I feel like it's almost, some of you are going through a divorce, a separation. Some of you are having to deal with where a child is involved, but the future is beautiful. So whether it is like you losing the child, or you're getting the alimony for the, or whatever, I don't know what, it doesn't have to be like that. Or it could be a breakup, that you don't have to be married. It could be a contract, a legal contract, whether it's like a business contract that's like gone bust or something. It just feels very chaotic at this moment for you. And I feel like some of you might not even be, you're like, no, I feel great right now. But the cards don't say that because it feels like that there's a decision that needs to be made. Because the Tower card comes in as the overall energy to me, I feel like there's some of you hiding. You see like the Justice, she's blindfolded. She's hiding behind her scales. She's hiding behind the justice system. She's hiding behind like a facade. It's a facade almost. And you're trying to be really good because you have children, and you're trying to like, it's almost like a pretend of a happy family. But the Justice for me feels to me like you're needing to make a decision that will benefit your child, will benefit your relationship, will benefit to get this happy family. But if I take it, it could also be that the Justice could be that marriage. You're needing to get married, or you wanting to, like, there's marriage in the present, like right now is happening. Maybe some of you have a child and now you're wanting to get married with your partner, and you're like the feeling of happiness is like here, it's coming for you. And the Tower moment is because of out there. It's not allowing you to get married. Out there is not allowing you to like figure out your life. It's not allowing you to like do what you really want to do, because you feel like confined. You feel like restricted with her blindfold, because usually she doesn't have a blindfold, but in this one she does, and that's how I'm feeling this energy here. You're needing, like, it's almost like, Scorpio, we need you to stand up to this like Tower moment and get what you want, because it's coming, it's here for you. What's the advice from Spirit? 8 of Pentacles. It's put in the work. You need to put in the work to get to your happy home, to get to where, to get to this happy relationship, to get to this happy job, to get to this completion energy. If you started a job and there's like legalities and contracts and it's in the way, know that the message is like, continue working, do what you need, because things are going to work out for you. If you are in a battle right now with a partner over a child, take off the blindfolds, look at the situation. Happiness is coming for you. It's like in every case, it's like greatness is coming, but there's this feeling here I have that some of you maybe are not wanting to see something. And it's like time to take the blinders off. It's time to settle these contracts, settle these legalities, settle the divorce, settle the separation, settle it. Your children will be good. Your new relationship will be fine. Your new job, you know what it's like? There's like, it's almost like it's lingering. I don't know. Not all of you obviously are in a situation of legality or contracts or whatever, or it's karma. Forgive your karma, release your karma. I have a karma little mantra. If you ever want to, just leave me a comment, I'll send it to you. Things are going to work out for you. It feels really good. It's just that there's this little snag in the road that you need to like release yourself from. And just know that if this is how you're feeling, know that this was a lesson that you needed to learn. You're releasing your karma and you're letting it go, because happiness is on its way. And your oracle advice from this mandala is Sacred Revolution. Goddess Kali in black obsidian. We know Kali, she doesn't take shit from anybody. So let's see what it's 46. She's a strong goddess. She's like this. Tower moment. But she stands up for her rights. So let's see. So we bring you the empowerment of sacred revolution. Revolution comes when a cycle of authority or power is ending. It has become inadequate for the task of leadership now required, and a new order must be established in its place. It is not simply a chapter within a book drawing to a close, but an entirely new book, perhaps an entirely new genre, opening up according to divine will unfolding. In such cases, subtle change is not going to cut it. You need radical action to bring about the new order. Oh my God, the tower. That new order may be in your world or in your own being. When revolution is sacred, the new order will be that which allows you to become more of yourself to successfully attain your spiritual goals. I mean, wow. I love these card pulls. This is like you going through this and coming out with this as a result. Happy home, happy life. Peace, freedom, unity, 5D earth. I love it. I love it. So, Scorpio, you may be feeling like this. The world may be feeling like this. The world is like this. Let's be real. It could be a lesson that you're learning. It could be you having to come to terms with things, having to like finalize legalities, finalize settlements, but happiness is imminent. I like it. All right, Scorpio, I love you. Check out your rising, your moon sign. Also check out my pickup card readings I come out with every Wednesday. I just did a yes, no. It's very popular. I'm gonna do a do this, don't do this next week. So check that out. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. So welcome to this weekly reading. We got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands energy is always about this energy of, it's like a contemplative energy. He's just standing there and he's won the war or whatever. Like all these 8 wands are behind him standing strong, and he's still contemplating what's next for me, what is happening for me. It's also a strength in opposition card. It's like you feeling that it's a feeling of people always against you, feeling people always like nitpicking you, and you're like, yo, I'm standing strong in my pride here. I'm standing strong. It's also your card. It's a Sagittarius card. So I feel like we've gotten this like in the past for you. You've gotten a lot of Sagittarius cards in the past 2 weeks, right? There's all these reminders of you being strong and being who you need to be. Sagittarius, you like having to like overcome other people's like agendas, overcome other people's issues. A lot of people are like in your face, in your circle, I feel, and you're always having to stand up against them. So let's see what's going on here. Like, so we have past, present, future, and then we have some advice, which we'll see after. For now, the present is the Emperor in reverse, the third eye chakra in the present, and in the future we have 7 of Cups. Okay, so the Emperor in reverse is already feels like, if we talk about this world, what's going on, it's like the Emperor is the world chaos, and it's in reverse, and you're like, yo, everything's in reverse right now. I can't frickin' deal. I feel like that's coming from you. Or it feels like there's a boss that's on top of your ass that's like not giving you the light of day. It feels like, or could be colleagues around you that are being very condescending. Could be a partner in your life that's condescending. Could be a family member, a friend. I feel like there's someone in your life, or a mentor, or a father figure, that is like you're done. You're like, no one can treat me like this. I feel like this energy is a past. It's like you've dealt with like a lot of tyranny. You've dealt with a lot of control energies. You've dealt with a lot of just like pointed energies that are not aligned with you. You're not aligning with a lot of people in your life, and that's fine. Because your present energy is you connecting to your third eye, your higher self, your intuition. It's like, okay, it's time to stand in that power that you are here and start to focus. Get clear on who you are. You are a light, a being, a powerful one at that. It's time to step away from these energies. If there's someone holding you down at work, if there's someone holding you down in a relationship, if someone holding you down in your family, like, you know, etc., etc. Nope. It's you saying goodbye. Because you are a powerful being of light. And if you don't believe that, you are a powerful human being. You have direct connection to source. You have great instincts. Listen to them, Sagittarius. You always have in your lifetime. So what is stopping you now? And then we have the 7 of Cups energy, which is interesting. It's with like a lot. You have so like it's like a future card. So it's almost like Spirit is saying you're getting. Oh, I know what it is. You're holding down a job that you don't like. You're holding down something like a relationship that's just like not happening for you, or it doesn't have to be always the same thing, but you're doing something that is against the grain of your energy. And that's why you're here and you're like, I don't know what to do. Do I go with the norm? Do I stay with the society? Do I choose this, or do I go against it? And then it's like, listen to your third eye and choose wisely. Put all the like options in front of you. Put all the do a pro and con list. Do a to-do list or whatever. All these lists. Do the things that you need to do. Look at everything that your strengths. Look at your strengths and your weaknesses. Try to better understand where your future is heading. Where is it taking you? What is your instinct say to go? Does it say to stay in this job that you're with? Does it say go and try something new? Does it say stay in this relationship that's not giving me, or just go and be single, try something new? If you're single, then does it say to like You know, it's this feeling of I almost feel like this energy feels like you're in a corner of a wall. And you're like, I don't know. And then they're coming in saying, yo, Saggy, come on. Let's get that fire burning inside you again. And start listening to your heart. Listen to your third eye. Go get a chakra cleaning, a chakra alignment. Get clear. Stop drinking fluoride. Stop taking fluoride. Decalcify your pineal gland. Maybe that could be it, like what it's asking you to do. But choose what you want. What inspires you. What makes you feel passionate. Doesn't matter if everybody turns around and says, what the hell? What are you going to do with that? You think you can be a musician? You think you can be an artist? You think you can do this? Who cares? Just do what you need to do without this kind of energy in your face. Just very much in our energy. Excuse me. And the message from Spirit is the Two of Swords in reverse. Mental conflict, bye-bye, in reverse. So it's like release yourself from this mental anxiety, this fears, this sadness, this guilt, all these like lower energies. Release yourself from this because this is not working for you. This is not, you're not an air sign, you're a fire sign. You don't deal well with mental energy. You're very intellectual, you're very smart. It's time to clear that mind from you and get back the passion that you are. Get back that, like, for me, Sagittarius has always been like, it's all about education. It's all about knowing, about learning. Saggies to me are very nomadic in my head. I always see Saggies as being very spontaneous, doing things because they love to do things, because they don't care about everybody else. But here I feel like there's some of you that are falling for the narrative of like staying in the box, and here they're asking, just get out. So the message from is Purity Ice. It's interesting. Let's see what it says here. Number 33. Master number 33. Very angelic number. Let's see what it says. The way forward is clear. See nature in its purity. Let it comfort you and strip away what is unnecessary. Freeze out what is not of benefit to you at this time. When you look at things clearly, there will be a purity to the solution. I agree. Freeze out this authority. Freeze out this person or situation that's keeping you down. You're being asked to go within. You're being asked to take some time for yourself. Listen to your higher self. Stop listening to the ego. Ego is the emperor. Choose for you. I know you can do this. I love you, Saggy. Check out your rising and your moon if this didn't resonate, or for other messages. Please check out my pick a cards. I come out every Wednesday. I came out with a yes no last week. It's very popular. I'm going to come out with a do this, don't do this next week. So check that out. I'll see you next week. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly reading. We pick the King of Cups. The King of Cups energy is all about a very, it's a male energy, but it doesn't have to be. But in this sense, it's like a very sensitive man, a very emotionally healing. He's a master healer. He's very much comfortable in his sensitivity, very much comfortable in this divine feminine qualities. And it's very empowering. It's a very... like an emotionally balancing energy. So whether you're a woman or a man watching this, it's just this very, it's like if you're single, then someone's coming in that's going to help you. It's going to respect you and love you the way you want to be loved. If you're in a relationship right now, then maybe you're developing these feelings in this relationship that's becoming more and more. Maybe you are the person watching this that is being reminded to be more compassionate towards your mate, or maybe you are you're going to, your mate is this and is in the process of doing this. So this is kind of a beautiful energy, but also the King of Cup energy is this energy of like very confident, very business oriented, could be starting a business in a spiritual healing, esoteric, arts, creativity, communications, could be anything, but it could be law, it could be finance, it could be anything, but you're very creative in the way that you do business. It's a very different energy than the King of Swords energy. So it's a beautiful energy. Let's see what else there is going on here. This is your messages from Spirit. We get the past. You were 8 of Pentacles in the past. This is your energy, Capricorn. Page of Swords is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. It's the present. And your future is the 9 of Pentacles energy, which is the Capricorn energy as well. So, very interesting. So here we have this very compassionate, like loving, emotionally stable energy here. And then we have this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which is not. So 8 of Pentacles in your past is you worked really hard to do whatever you wanted to do in your life. When it came to a job, when it came to a relationship, when it came to family, friends, you're very considerate. You're very, you put effort into all of these relationships or situations or events or anything that you do in your life. It's very well thought out. It's very meticulous, very diligent, like lots of effort. And then we have the present moment, like the Page of Swords energy, which is this like new beginning, starting a new project, starting a new relationship, starting something, but more mental even. It's trying to find mental balance. You know, you have your emotional balance, and here you're trying to find yourself, trying to get clarity in your life right now. Which makes sense because we have this 9 of Pentacles energy here, which is 9 of Pentacles, independence, it's financial independence, it's like luxuriating your life because you work really hard, right? The 8 and the 9, succession here. You work really hard, this is what happens. This is the end goal, but it's in reverse. So for me, what I feel here is that just with these 3 cards here is that you've put a lot of effort in a relationship, and someone's taking advantage of you. Someone's stealing money from you, taking money from you, spending all your money, kind of thing. You work really hard in a job. You're not getting the raise that you deserve. You're not getting the promotion that you deserve. You're not getting that team. You're not getting like recognized for anything that you're doing. You put a lot of effort in your family, and they're still shitting on you. You're not, they're still like, or they're like using you. They're taking advantage of your money. Like, it's just this feeling of this is what's happening here. Your friends, you know, you're like, and it's like the Page of Swords, like, let's get clear here, Capricorn. It's time to stand up in your truth. It's time to stand up in your power. Stand up in what you believe in, because you can be accepting this in your life. Someone taking advantage of you, right? They could be giving you all the love and support and emotional support, but if they're taking away your financial stability, they're taking away your security, then that is not what you deserve. So there is this feeling of you having to come harness that love within yourself, the healing power within yourself, get clear. And let's see what the advice from Tarot is. Yeah, oh, it's the World card. And which is very interesting, who is the World card? It's you. The World card is ruled by the planet of Saturn, which rules the planet of Capricorn. So it's very interesting. You show up 3 times in your reading, and it's like the World card is nobody's allowed to take away your freedoms, of financial freedoms. No one is allowed to take your stability away from you, your security away from you. You've worked really hard for it, whatever area of life it is. But the World card is like, it's time to be victorious. You will be victorious, right? Creator, source, God, whatever, spirit guides coming in saying you have the ability to manifest your own reality, Capricorn, because we know that you can, because you work hard, you are compassionate, you're loving to the people in your life. It's time to take those reins, wrap yourself in that ribbon of fucking victory, excuse my language, and move forward, because it's like, this is not you. You're not acceptant of this depletion of resources, of energies, of love in your life. It's time to move, to travel. It's time to do something, to start a new journey. I feel like that's what it's saying here. It's like you're needing to end this journey with someone, with a job, with something. It's just like that's holding you back. Someone's holding you back. Someone's taking advantage of you. Could be like the world that we live in, but it's time to spread your wings and fly. Let's see what this oracle has to say to you. Ooh, Goddess Ishtar in Astrophyllite, daring rebirth. How very like synchronistic. So 41. It says, we bring you the empowerment of daring rebirth. The bold spirit in you claims the divine defiance of the phoenix. It refuses defeat at every turn. No matter who or what may seek to overpower your spirit, your peace, your loving heart, and your wild optimism, you shall triumph in a divine and daring rebirth. Do not limit yourself with expectations, whether from another or your own mind. There is so much possible for you, a radically different and new you to become. Believe, and so shall it be. Rebirth is new life, different life. So that's exactly what they're asking here. Is like, it's time to step away from this energy where these people are taking advantage of you, or stepping all over you, using you for your money, using you for your talent, for your diligence. It's time to step into the new world, rebirth. Step into your power that you have, because you have this power here. King of Cups energy is here. Even if it's in a love relationship, if you put a lot of effort in a love relationship to get to a love relationship, there's still someone coming here and depleting your energy, then it's time to move forward. All right, Capricorn. Whew. You know, they're never easy to like see these kinds of energies, but this is good. It's good. It's like a reminder to open your eyes and see what's going on. If there's someone taking advantage of you, it's time to move forward, rebirth. All right, check out your rising and your moon for extra messages. Also check out my pick a card readings. They come out every Wednesday. I'm going to do a do this, don't do this, pick a card this week. I did a yes and no last week, so I'm having fun. It's summertime in the northern hemisphere. So I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We picked the Seven of Swords in the Instagram poll. Seven of Swords is all about deceit and dishonesty and mistrust and lies. But it could be you doing that to someone. It could be someone doing that to you. There's a lot of ways to look at it. The way I look at it, because it's an overall energy card. Also, you're an Aquarius and you're very spiritually sound. I always feel like you're the most spiritual of 12 signs. I feel like it could also be you outwitting some people in your life. Maybe you know there's people in your life that are being dishonest with you, and you're like, yeah, no, you can't pull the wool over my eyes kind of feeling. That's what I'm feeling. It's like the Seven of Swords energy could also be like a nonconformist, which you are. Like you're not going with the like Swords energy to me could be it's all this mental anguish, this fears, these anxieties, these stresses, and you're like, I'm going to take fear, and I'm going to take anxiety, and I'm going to take stress, and I'm going to take disappointment and guilt. I'm going to run with it and run it away, and I'm going to throw it somewhere else. That's how I feel with you. So we want to see what else is going on here, but it's a very interesting energy here. It's really not a nice feeling energy if there is someone around you that is being dishonest with you. So let's see what is happening. So the last two cards are advice from Spirit. This is your past, your present, and your future. So in your past, we have the Three of Swords, sadness and isolation. In your present, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is dedicated effort. And in your future, we have the Two of Pentacles, finding balance. Okay, so right away we see Three of Swords energy, which is heartbreak and grief, which could mean this, right? Could some of you out there may have had a really bad relationship that ended up in this, and you're feeling like this, like they lied to you, they deceived you. Could be, it doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be a family member that cheated, took money from you, that treated you like a piece of S. It could be like a friend, it could be a situation, it could be what's going on out there, right? You're feeling like desolate, you're feeling very heavy energies, and you're feeling like maybe this is the outside world doing this to you, these thieves stealing your life away from you, kind of thing. So there could be a lot of different energies to see, but there's this very feeling of heaviness I see here. So it's never a nice feeling to see the Three of Swords energy, but in your present moment you are working at overcoming the fears. You're working at overcoming this grief, working at overcoming the sadness, the guilt, the depression, the whatever, the mind control, the manipulation, right? And it's like there's the man painting. So maybe it's like asking you to work your way out of this sadness by doing something you love, like painting, scrapbooking, journaling, gardening, whatever it is that you feel, running, biking, swimming, whatever it is that you feel like you need to release yourself from all this kind of energy. But also, if you want to be creative, be creative, right? Find a way to find a way to cheat the system. That's fine. I don't condemn that. Find a way, be resourceful, be creative in your ways of doing things. But then your future is like find the balance, which is the juggle. You're almost juggling. But here it's kind of nice because it's like find what is it that you love to do, Aquarius, and do that, and try to forgive this person who was like this with you. Try to forgive the grief that you're feeling. Forgive all these low vibrational energies around you and find that balance. And so how do you find that balance? Maybe it's through creativity. Maybe it's through work. Maybe it's through doing something that impassions you. Whatever it is, it's like, do that. And that's the trajectory here. Because I feel like with this Seven of Swords, even though it feels like a trickster, I feel like there's this other energy with you, Aquarius. It's like, step outside of the norm. Step outside of the sadness of this life and do things that inspire you. And that's how I'm feeling here for you. And the advice from Spirit is your High Priestess. Wow, it took me a while. High Priestess, listen to your intuition. Get inspired by your inner knowing. Get inspired by, or maybe learn more about your higher self and your third eye and how to decalcify your pineal gland. Learn more about the spirituality. Get in touch with a tarot reader to help you through things. Get in touch with an energy healer, whatever. I'm just saying, like, giving you ideas of how to connect again to your spiritual self. It feels like this trajectory is like this, like step away from this, like these energies, and get into like your true essence of being, your inner knowing, your light. And the overall message from the oracle is alchemy, magic. Because you are magic. You are our alchemists. I like it. 43. Let's see what it has to say. Let me put these glasses on. There is magic to be found everywhere if you look for it. You are the magic. Magic is not a miracle, although it can sometimes feel like that. Doubt kills more dreams than failure. Have faith in your ability. Weave together all the disparate pieces. I like it. You are magic. You are magic, and you have that in with you. So, like, I'm talking general right now, very general. I didn't go into specifics of like jobs or whatever, but I feel like it could be like someone in your job or in school that is like being deceptive and trying to bring you down, being condescending towards you, or bringing you like into making you feel like a piece of shit, right? Making you feel like lesser than, even though you're putting all the hard work. But it's like, it's time to go, it's time to take away all those energies and to look inside yourself and know that you are strong, you are a powerful being of light, you have the magic inside you. You can alchemize any emotion. You can transmute the negative into a positive energies because you're Aquarius. Right? And you know that already. You're highly intelligent. You're highly connected. And if you're not connected, it's time to get connected, because you have that ability inside you to be connected to this beautiful magic. So if it's like a relationship that someone lied to you and it's all that same energy again, remember your light. You're worthy. You deserve better. You do not deserve any of that. You are connected to Creator Source, to your spirit team, your guides, your angels. You are magic. And I can go through every situation in your life, but use that. Use this as a tool and keep remembering how magical you are. Step away from these energies. Move into your creative expression. Move into whatever it is that makes you happy, what makes you get up in the morning. Focus on that. And listen to her. All right. Aquarius, I love you. Check out my pick a card readings. I come out with them every Wednesday. And check your rising and your moon sign if this didn't resonate or you want extra messages. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got the Five of Cups energy. Five of Cups energy, I'm not going to lie, is not a very positive energy. It's a very downtrodden energy. He feels very, or she or you feel very depressed, very like it's the end of the world for you. You're like, oh, I can't do it anymore. I can't take one more step forward. I can't live in this world, which feels like the whole world right now. Everybody's, but this is for you. So either you're just done with your job, you're done with a relationship, you're like have no gusto for life. This is what this feels like to me. You're not alone, and you have like all these three cups are down, and it's like you are your head is down. You're not even willing to look up and see that there's a house there. There's beautiful happiness on the other side of the stream. There's like freedom and unity like waiting for you on the other side. And look, if you look behind you, there's two cups full, not 5 cups down, 2 cups full. There's hope. There's hope for a better tomorrow. So this is like a hope card, as well as a card to pay attention to, because if you're feeling depressed and you're feeling down, it's like just look around you and see what is beautiful around you and pay attention to that. And look in the future and look in your visions. Pay attention to your dreams, because there is beauty coming towards us. There is freedom coming towards us. It's just in the knowing and the how you look at things. So I have 2 cards for messages from Spirit. This is your past, present, and future. So in your past, we have the Queen of Cups energy. In your present, we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. And in your future, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. So The Queen of Cups energy. So let's say the Five of Cups. This is like a relationship. In your past, you may have had a really good relationship. You had like you're with someone, whether it was a woman or a man. It's just the Queen of Cups is the energy here. A very healing person, or you. This is who you are. You're very confident. You know how to love. You are romantic. Your cup is full here. The Queen of Cups energy is a very like an energy of like spiritually sound, very smart, very homebody, someone very settled in her skin, he or she, okay? And then we get to your present situation, which is the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups is a card of fulfillment. Reverse energy is not. So you're not... There's an energy here I feel it's like you could be in a relationship right now that was really good. It was very solid. But right now, you're not feeling it anymore. It's not working for you anymore. It's not fulfilling you. This could be a friendship that you were really good friends with someone. It was just like you had a connection, and now you're not aligned with this person anymore. It's just not working out. Could be a family member. That could be a mother of yours, a grandmother, an aunt. Doesn't have to be. It could be a father. It could be that, right? It could be a parent or a sibling. Or could anything that you had a really good connection with, and now you no longer feel it. Okay, so you get the gist here. It could be a job, right? That you were the owner of a business and you feel really good. You could be, or you just working for someone. You felt really good about your job, and now you're not feeling that anymore. So there's this feeling of you at this present moment just not feeling it, and it's okay to not feel it. But when the reversal comes in, it's a card advising you to release this feeling. How can you find the peace in this, right? You don't want to stay like this. You want to go here. So how do we do this? And the future card is the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is good because the Ten of Swords, I think Taurus had this, if that's significant to you. There was Ten of Swords is this energy of like all these like heavy energies, like you're carrying these heavy energies with you, but it's time to release the energies. So it's almost like Pisces, you're being asked or you're being guided towards leaving your past behind you, because your past does not come to the future with you. It's the past. Paying attention to how you feel in the present moment. And in the present moment, you're not, if in the now moment you're feeling unaligned with your wife or husband or friend or best friend or sister or brother or aunt, or I'm just like everybody, a colleague, your boss, if it's not feeling good, then it's something to pay attention to. Why is it not feeling good? Right? Because I don't want to be feeling like this. This energy doesn't work for me, it doesn't serve me. So you're being asked to release it. Release those energies, because in releasing your energy, this misalignment, you will find a new path. You'll find a new journey. You'll find a new job that serves you better. You'll find a new partner that aligns with you better. You'll find, you can't do that with family, but you can do like in an energetic way. It just feels like you are needing to own up to your low energies that are around you and not hide away from them, but face them. And the message from Spirit is the Queen of Swords, which is the best energy you can get right now. The Queen of Swords energy is like, get clear. She's a no bullshit. She's not about fluff. She's a Libra card. It's all about fairness. It's about like balance. It's about getting clear, if I said that already. About looking at the big picture, doing things with your logical mind, not with your heart in the sense like, because I believe always everything comes from your heart, but don't do things to make other people happy around you. Don't do things because you're because of everybody else, but do things for you. The Queen of Swords energy is that. She's like no hold barred. She just does things for herself, but which helps everyone else in the end. So it's almost like take this energy with you here. Make those decisions that need to be made as hard as they need to be made, but you need to release yourself from all these low energies. It's not good for you and it's not good for the people around you. Everything happens for a reason in life. There's always blockages, there's always obstacles, but when you overcome those obstacles, freedom ensues. So, wow. Your message from your oracle is the Ascended Master Serapis Bay, which is huge, and Clear Calcite, Karmic Grace. I'm going to read this because I love everything that she has to say. So 19. So we bring you the blessing of karmic grace. There are many ways to learn and grow. Some ways are joyful and some more challenging. Sometimes a challenge can best be resolved through profound struggle that forces you to transform in such a way that you can never go back to what has been. The struggle might have been deeply painful for the mind, body, and emotions, and yet what is gained from that experience is a multiplicity of blessings. Personal power, freedom, insight, self-respect, and wisdom. These qualities then help you live a better life where that past pain need not be repeated. Blessings can at other times be gained through joyful experience. Sometimes the struggle is what will bring you the greatest spiritual progress. Sometimes a more joyful path will be how you grow best. The universe loves you with such passion that you shall never be denied what you most need and what shall help you fulfill your divine destiny. I mean, come on. I love these cards. This is exactly what we're talking about. It's like sometimes the struggle feels really difficult, but sometimes the struggle is what you need to do to overcome the energies that have been holding you down. And you're needing to see clearly. Clear calcite. So you get out of this. So you lift your head and see what the potential is in the future. All right. Pisces, it's never fun to see like readings like this, but they're always the most important readings. It's like time to release yourself from constraints, from the limitations that you're holding yourself in. It's time to be free again. To remember your power, light, the powerful being of light. Remember the power that you have within you. All right. I hope to see you next week, Pisces. Check out your rising and your moon for extra messages. Check out my pick a card readings next Wednesday. I'll come out with one every Wednesday in the early morning at 6:30. I post it before you get to work. I'm going to do a do this, don't do this. Pick a card, so it'll be fun. I love you, and I'll see you next week, and have a beautiful week.